semuanya? Sudah makan ya? Siapa yang belum dapat giliran makan?
Nggak ada.
Karena nanti akan ada cerita. Nah, cerita itu unik, ya. Jadi saya harap semua bisa menyimak. Jangan sampai ngantuk karena rugi soalnya. Ya, oke. Saya Jane dari Jakarta. Saya mewakili Lavalen dari Jakarta. Apa sih itu Lavalen? Nah, di sini mungkin ada yang sudah tahu, ada yang belum. Tapi tentunya banyak yang belum tahu ya. Betul? Nah, kalau misalnya sebagian mungkin sudah pernah mendengar nama Mary Frank's Bodyline. Ya? Berapa banyak yang sudah tahu? Belum makan ya? Lemes jarinya gini gitu. Nah, kalau yang tunjuk jari nanti dapat hadiah loh. Dapat gift. Serius dapat gift. Oke. Ya, untuk menyingkat waktu ya, kita kedatangan dua tamu yang sangat kita hargai. Saya undang pertama untuk pemilik dari Lavalen yang sebelumnya Mary Frank's Bodyline, Ibu Nina Sasmito.
Selamat siang, ibu-ibu dan bapak-bapak. So, saya akan make the women more powerful today. Instead of bapak-bapak and ibu-ibu, I think majority here is ibu-ibu. Selamat siang. Terima kasih banyak atas waktunya. Pasti semua orang tuh lagi sibuk ya. Pagi ini pagi-pagi harus datang ke sini. Sangat-sangat terima kasih. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anyway, sedikit cerita mungkin ya perjalanan hidup selama ini, untuk perjalanan karya kita selama ini dengan tim-tim saya di sini yang luar biasa. Saya di bidang slimming of kecantikan itu sudah berjalan sejak 1992, tahun 92. Dan saya pikir it's time. Sekarang ini mungkin perjalanan hidup semua orang maunya sehat, nggak hanya beauty, yes, nggak hanya beauty. Jadi oleh karena itu selama ini kita terus research apa ya yang bisa buat untuk the next generation, yang ilmu scientifically untuk what call it, advanced technology yang untuk hari esok, bukan hari ini, hari esok. Apa yang kita bisa bawa untuk orang-orang semua yang ada di sini yang supaya lebih sehat, nggak hanya cantik, it's beauty within, which is in and out, nggak hanya di luar saja, tapi dalamnya harus juga. Jadi oleh karena itu hari ini banyak yang dukung dari research team yang dari London, terus mendukung kami dengan penelitian mereka. Jadi saya harapkan mungkin dengan nanti presentation dengan Dr. Zanya akan membuka pikiran kita, apa sih sebenarnya, apa yang bisa bantu kita di sini. Dan ini luar biasa, yang dimana nggak hanya untuk menurunkan berat badan, tapi juga membuat kita itu sehat dengan apa? Untuk hormonal balance. Karena apa sih yang trigger kita punya kesehatan? Sebenarnya intinya adalah hormon. Jadi apalagi untuk di wanita, pria juga sama sebenarnya. Yang biasanya pria itu memang nggak mengakui bahwa mereka ada menopause, but they actually do. Jadi kalau wanita sudah menghadapi menopause pasti hormonal changes, and that hormones that trigger our health actually. Dan itu yang hari ini nanti Dr. Zanya akan ceritakan apa sih sebenarnya. Ya, di sini juga saya mau mengucapkan banyak terima kasih atas klien-klien kami yang di sini selama ini telah terus mendukung kami. Tanpa kalian mungkin nggak ada hari ini. Banyak terima kasih. Thank you so much. Thank you so much ya. Dan juga tim saya di sini, mereka itu semua rata-rata di atas 20 tahun, mungkin Julie juga tahun 95. They are really very serious. And dengan support kalian dan terus kasih input ke kami, kekurangannya apa sih, maunya apa sih, silakan sampaikan dan kita akan do our best, our really best. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ya. Kerjanya.
Thank you for coming and thank you for inviting me to this beautiful city, Surabaya. And I have my partner there, John. I want to thank John. He's going to be helping me with the slides. presentation is about empowering women, as it says. And I can tell you how we can empower women and how by empowering women we can make men happier.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so let's have next slide. This is the new advanced technology that Lavalen will bring you that nobody else will have in Indonesia. It's the latest and the greatest. And it has to do with health, fitness, beauty. It has to do beautiful face and the body, of course, but also health inside and outside the body, and energy and hormonal balance. Next. Okay, this is the technology. As you can see here, it says visceral fat, and you can see it over here as well, visceral fat, and deeper muscle. So this is the only technology that works on the fat that is under the muscle. You know how there's some very large men, and when you poke them, you feel that it's hard, so it's a lot of muscle. But why is it so big? Because there's the fat that is under the muscle. And this is the very dangerous fat that wraps itself around your organs, and it shortens your life pretty much because it doesn't allow your body to function. So this is the fat that you have to get rid of to extend your life, to feel healthy, and to feel happy. Next. This is our medical board, and we have a lot more doctors that have joined right now from Austria and from Iraq, Saudi Arabia. This is Gerry Pollock, was the co-inventor of the pacemaker. He's the one who actually built and invented this technology in London University. Luis Lampe, Aruba, Netherlands, we have India, Hong Kong, Canada, Japan, Singapore, United States, of course, a lot of research from the United States, South America as well, and from Japan as well, and of course I'm all over the place, I'm going and traveling all over the place. Now, we're going to play a video for you, so my partner here is going to go back to play the video because we cannot get it properly. So it's going to take him a minute. Lens. It's fine. I don't have my okay. Okay, I know that.
Should I need to translate?
Do you need me to translate? Does everybody speaks English?
Yes.
Who does not speak English? Everybody speaks English? Yes? Who speaks English? Everybody speaks English. Okay. Okay. So it's gonna be yes, that one. That's the first one. Yeah, I think you're missing. You don't have the good book.
It's not supporting it.
Okay, so we cannot play the video, unfortunately, but you're welcome to see the video in my computer later on. Whoever is interested, you can do that in my computer. We can open that in my computer. So we're going to go back to the PowerPoint, and this is the video we cannot play, and then we're going to go to the next slide. Next slide. Okay, this is the certification. As you can see, it has Nobel, no, before that, show the certification before. Okay, this is certificates. He has FDA clearance. He has the good manufacturer from the United Kingdom, and he has the CE mark. Next slide. Now, how did it start? It started with a pacemaker. The pacemaker is the first technology that is signaling. Basically, it replaces the signal of the pacemaker cells in the heart. This technology replaces the signal of the motor nerve for people that have multiple sclerosis and other illnesses. But with normal people, it makes them fit, it makes them healthy, energetic, and increases their sexuality. Next. Now, after the pacemaker, people started thinking, how about looking at all cellular communications? And a lot of Nobel Prizes have been won on this area of cellular communication. That's Nobel Prize 1998, 1999. Next slide. And at that point, they started thinking, can you unboil an egg? Can you unboil an egg? You're going to say no. Am I right? Yes. Because once you boil the egg, there's a chemical reaction that cannot go back in time. But that is a problem, because if you want to focus on anti-aging, that means you cannot go back on time, no matter what you do. No matter what you do now, with all of these techniques, you're going to take the wrinkles away and all that, but you're going to look your age, right? But we want to take you back in time, don't we? All right, so in order to take you back to time, there is a way of doing it. Next slide. And this is now the new technology that Lavalen is bringing, that is basically refolding proteins. I don't want to get too much into that, is molecular biology, but there's a way of doing it, and this was the Nobel Prize of 2015. Next slide. So the Nobel Prize of 2015 was how unboiling an egg, in a matter of speaking, or basically turning the clock back, can get you, can not only helps anti-aging, it helps illnesses like cancer or other illnesses as well. Next slide. And this is the Nobel Prize 2018 that again shows how signaling can help different illnesses, including cancer. Next slide. This is the technology. You cannot see it very well, but it basically doesn't just lift and rejuvenate. It also does stretch marks. That's not the technology. Here, like a new stretch mark. It does acne and inflammation. It also offers you hair growth, pain, and other functions as well. Lightening for pigmentations. Next slide. Now we have another movie that we cannot play. Again, you can, I can either, if you're interested, I can send it to you to your WhatsApp. Okay, so next slide, please. Oh, this movie is played. Very good. Okay, so this is how it happens. You see, signaling technology replaces the signals of the cells, and it goes in proprietary energies, and you see how the electrons go in, carrying the signals, and as you're coming in, they amplify the signals that have faded with age, and they also fill it in. You see how the signal from the outside fills in with the signal from the inside. And by doing that, they repair communications, and by repairing communications, of course, you have what we spoke about before. You have the stretch marks go away. You have the restoring of signaling by pigmentations disappear, wrinkles disappear. You turn the clock back. You lift your face. Scars, keloid scars can disappear, and you have this rejuvenation that actually you look younger. You don't just look your age without wrinkles. You actually look younger. No puffiness, no dark circles. This is a study that we did on eczema and psoriasis. As you can see, this is the before and the after, and you can see basically what normal skin will look like and what the lesion, the psoriatic lesion, looks like under the microscope. Next slide. This is a study on herpes zoster, very aged people around 70 or 80 getting this disease, which is very, very dangerous. And this was just go before one more. As you can see here, look at this. This is 2 treatments. Look at all of these lesions here, completely here, in 2 treatments. Next. This is severe acne, and of course after 3 treatments you see a significant improvement in the acne. It needs more treatments to go completely back to normal. But if you know anybody with acne, severe acne, you can use this technology from 1 year old until 100 years old. No side effects. So if you know anybody with acne, Lavalen is the place to bring them. We can actually help them with the acne. This is hair growth. It does take time for hair growth, but you can see the before and the after. Significant improvement of the hair. Next. This is quite more dramatic here, so you can see before and after. Next. This is the before, and this is the after on this particular patient. This is a keloid scar, and this is 6 treatments on this patient. Keloid scar, you can see very, very significant improvement. Next. This we did in Jakarta, at Lavalen in Jakarta. This is 1 treatment, 20 minutes. You can see immediate improvement after 20 minutes on stretch marks. Very severe stretch marks. Next. Again, as you can see here, no, before that, one more. Okay, this one you can see here, and then significant improvement. Again, this is 1 treatment, 20 minutes. Of course, if you have 6, 10 treatments, all that is going to be significantly better. This is just 1 treatment that we're doing in demo. Next. This is a new scar, Caesarean scar, and you can see immediately this lady has started healing the scar. The newest scar, the newest stretch marks, they heal much faster. So if you know somebody who just has Caesarean, you need to bring them in right away. Okay, next. Now, what it can do, it can do the visceral fat reduction, fitness, it detoxes you, increases blood flow, and increases sexuality. So the men should pay attention at this point because this is what will increase their sexuality. And if they had the condition of prostate, it can help them with the prostate. Next. This is what visceral fat is. Do you see how this is subcutaneous fat? And this is the fat under the muscle that goes inside your organs. This is the fat inside your liver. This is fat. This is a visceral fat on your heart, and this is a normal heart. Which one would you like to have? If you want to have this guy, you're going to have to come to us because nothing can really remove visceral fat. Not lasers, no radiofrequency, no other treatment in the market can do it. Next slide. Even in the gym, if you go to the gym, you're not going to get this. Press, click. Press one more. You're going to get this. Okay? You know why? Because you're going to build the muscle, but the muscle is going to be on top of the visceral fat. Okay? So, if you have husbands or your dad, your cousins, your friends that have visceral fat, you need to bring them in. We do treat men as well. We have a special facility for men, am I correct? Okay, next. Now, why not the gym? Here is the problem with the gym. Because in order to deal with the visceral fat, you have to overtrain. If you overtrain, then your cortisol goes up, which means you're increasing weight. You lose weight on the gym, and then all of a sudden you start increasing your weight. You don't even know why. I don't eat, I go to the gym, and my weight goes up. Why? Because your cortisol goes up, and your testosterone goes down. And I want to have the attention of the man right now. Next slide. You see, this is what high testosterone is. You see, easier to burn fat. You see, flatter stomach, healthier heart, positive outlook, sharper memory, improved sex drive, faster muscle gain, look and feel younger, and low testosterone. The guys that are like this, you know, they're always, they have a joint pain. You say, honey, can we go to the salon tomorrow? Let's go to the park. Again. You know, let's go shopping. I don't want to do that now. Because they have low energy. So if you want your husbands to increase their energy, this is the place to bring them. Next slide. We did a study on cortisol, and we found that the cortisol does not increase after this technology. In other words, this technology does not stress the body. That is very, very important, because if you stress the body, like we said, then you start gaining weight instead of losing weight. What this technology will do will give the women a flat stomach, a flat belly like mine,
Yes.
and it will give the men 6 packs.
Yes.
Okay, next slide. We did another study in Hong Kong with Newderm. Next slide. And what we found was a significant increase of metabolism. So, increased metabolism, you burn more fat, okay, at any age. And we also find that the cholesterol went down, and the results on cholesterol was extremely significant. 1 in 1,000 did not get this result. So if again you have high cholesterol, Lavalen can take care of you and reduce the cholesterol and increase your health. Next slide. Okay. This is another study that we did, again, on hormones and visceral fat, and we find the exact same thing. The cholesterol went down, that's the triglycerides here, and the thyroid, T3, that we say we call the medical science, went up. So higher metabolism, less cholesterol. And DHEA is the hormone for the immune system, so that also went up. So your immune system was better. That means better bone density, better immune system. Next. This is the study on visceral fat. That's the visceral fat before. Click it again. And that's the visceral fat after. Click it again. And this was, next one. This is the fat before, muscle fat, and we see here how the muscle mass increased significantly. And you can see how all of this fat has started coming out of the muscle. Because that's another thing that only this technology can do and nothing else can do. Lasers can burn the fat on the outside, but they cannot burn the fat inside the muscle, the one that has already entered the muscle, and it certainly cannot do for the organs. This is a study from India on diabetics. It does help the diabetic status to go down, and you can see fatty liver before and no fatty liver after on sonography reports. So that's extremely important. If you do have fatty liver before, we can help you get rid of the fatty liver, and that will increase your health and will make you much stronger and also healthier. That's another, again, study. As you can see, the insulin was significantly reduced. Of course, the weight has been reduced and the fat and all these other dimensions, but the triglycerides, look at the difference again. The cholesterol went down and diabetes went down. Next slide. This is a study that we did. Actually, this is a lady, a demo that we did in Jakarta, before and after 20 minutes. Okay? And you think this is dramatic? Wait. Next slide. Look at this. That's one treatment. This is what it will do in one treatment. You're going to lose from 3 cm to 12 cm. This is about from 5,000 calories to 10 to 12,000 calories in one treatment. One treatment is like a month in the gym. You basically perform 144 exercises 1,000 times. And each of these exercises lasts about 8 seconds, and nobody can contract for 8 seconds. Even famous athletes. So you are working out at a rate higher than a professional athlete. Next slide. This is another one again. Actually, this doesn't show very well on the slide. I have to show it to you on the phone. Next slide. This guy, you see one treatment and he already started forming 6 packs. Next one. As you can see how the belly has lifted. Next one. Again, you see that's 2 treatments, how the belly, you see all this belly sucking down and already lifted and get tighter. This is your future. Next slide. Now, here is the problem. Toxicity interferes with all hormones, sexual hormones, with even the hormones that increase your appetite. So, next slide. The more toxic you are, the more hungry you are. The less toxic you are, the less hungry you are. Next slide. So you have this special circle, so when you are not balanced from your hormones, you start getting more hungry. You eat more, because the fat cells also store toxins, you become more toxic. Because you become more toxic, you become more hormonally imbalanced. Because you become more hormonally imbalanced, you become more hungry. With this technology, we will detox you. Next slide. And it basically separates the red blood cells. So this is the blood of a toxic person that lives 50 years old. And this is the blood of a detox person that lives 100 years or close to that. Okay? So by detoxing you, we're going to make you less hungry. So you're not going to have to basically be slave of this need to eat. Okay? You're going to be free. Yes, you can eat for pleasure if you like, but you don't have to drop whatever I'm doing to go and eat. Okay? It's like you don't be driven by the need. Okay? You're not going to be slave anymore. You're going to be empowered. That's what empowering the woman is. Empower the men too, actually, not just the women. But we prefer women. Next one. So this is a study that we did on vigorous, and this is just again one treatment, significant improvement of this person's knee. You could see before and after, very, very good. Next. Incontinence. This is the best technology for incontinence. No matter what they tell you, you can get amazing results. If you do have incontinence, if you know anybody for incontinence, bring them in. You can actually help them significantly to not have this problem again. That again is a problem. It can be very, very embarrassing. Next. Now, sexuality. As soon as I say sexuality, the slide went off. Sexuality is a very important aspect of relationships, okay? And what you see is that women that as we age, we have no interest for sex because and we do our duty, but basically there is no pleasure in it. There is no, it's like we go through the moves. But the other person feels, would rather be engaged, would rather be involved in it. And that's what's going to make a more joyful relationship when we respond. Next slide. Oh, you can see the, go back, you can see this, it says, okay, you can have another screen only because it's your birthday. And of course, it's obviously he's not getting anything. There's no sexual sex, no sex. Okay, so next one. So the reason for it is because as you're aging, the womb inside us becomes much thinner. So there are tears and there is pain during intercourse. Next one. There is also another problem, the bacteria vaccinosis. That is also a problem for young women. Both young women and old women can get that. So this is very useful for younger women. Nobody can deal with bacterial infections except this technology. Next. Now you have vaginal rejuvenation with many different methods. Some of them are hormone replacement. Hormone replacement does very little, it's quite dangerous. Lasers radiofrequency, they relieve the pain and they reduce the vaginal laxity, but they do not enhance sexual sensation for women. Men are happy, but not the women. Okay? The women only can get more sensual and more enhanced sexual sensation and orgasm with this particular technology. And the other very important thing is it thickens the epithelium, you see, and it increases elasticity, and the risk level is low. The lowest risk level. No side effects, no danger, no risk. You can do the treatment every day. You can do it twice a day if you like. You can do as many times as you want, and there will never be danger. The only contraindication is a pacemaker. We don't do it on pregnant women just because, they're pregnant. It's very emotional time, but it's not going to harm them. We do it immediately after pregnancy. If you want a flat stomach, you go to Lavalen, you get your flat stomach. And if you want your husband to have 6 packs, drag him along. Next slide. And with this, I'll conclude my presentation, and I will take questions. Any questions? Any questions? I love questions. Come on, guys, give us some questions.
Ada pertanyaan? Bahasa Indonesia nanti ada terjemahan. Is it still possible for a woman to get pregnant after this kind of therapy?
Okay, so the more, the healthier you are, okay, the less toxic you are, the easier it is to get pregnant. So if you've gone through your menopause, okay, you have no more eggs, you cannot make eggs, okay, but if you are at the borderline, okay, yes, you can still get pregnant. Okay, and it will enhance that because the reason why older women, young women can get pregnant just like that, right? As you're aging, toxicity increases in your body, okay? And as if you have weight, if you have accumulated weight, then you are far more toxic. So increased weight and increased age will reduce your chances to get pregnant. However, if we detox you, and we get rid of that visceral fat in the way, your chances of getting pregnant at an older age increase significantly. Okay? So your answer is yes, but not after, the 60s. I'm 65, maybe, I cannot.
Cannot get pregnant, yeah.
Right now, I'm still hoping, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Ya, jadi gambarannya semakin bertambah usia kita, maka toksisitas semakin bertambah. Peluang wanita untuk ketika usia muda agak susah hamil. Tapi terapi ini sama sekali tidak membuat seseorang tidak bisa hamil. Ya, ini hanya akan menguatkan toksisitas. Ya. Ada lagi pertanyaan? Sangat bagus materinya.
Give us some questions, please. This is the time. Yes. Okay, actually, a lot of doctors, there is some doctors in New York City, they utilize this technology specifically for people that have cysts, because it does help them. You see, what you need to understand, when the body, even cancer, right? The cancer thrives in lactic acid. It thrives in acid doses in the blood, all right? So the problem, all of these illnesses that you get it because of toxicity. Aging is because of toxicity. Illnesses are because of toxicity. So is it going to exist? We have a very powerful detoxification in this technology. So can it help the disease? Yes, it can. It's just because of the detoxification. Okay. So it's an indirect thing. There is another technology, the one that looks like a computer. For some reason that we don't quite understand yet, it seems to be and it's crazy. We also need more research. This is new technology. But we've seen it. A lot of doctors are using just for that. Who care less about rejuvenation and slimming, things like that. They're using it for the health. Next question.
Thank you.
Any question?
Ada pertanyaan?
Question? Question, gentleman at the back.
Dari bapak-bapak?
I can see you wanting to have a question. Go ahead, ask. Go for it. Would you like to know if
Tapi nggak bisa six pack dengan teknologi ini.
Would you like that?
Mau memiliki badan six pack Pak? Oh, one pack is enough.
But you can do 6 packs. We can do a demonstration, and you're gonna look, we can offer you a free treatment, and you can see that you can boost up to maybe 4-5 cm. Your belt is gonna go 1 more. For sure.
Okay, Bu. Is it Lavalen in Surabaya? Maybe you can answer.
Yeah, Lavalen is in Surabaya. It's Lina.
Ada yang nanya, apakah Lavalen ada di Surabaya?
Ya, ada. Yang tempatnya sama dengan Visceral. Ada. Tempatnya sama yang sekarang di mana Mary France ada. Cuman kami belum menggantikan nama labelingnya. Lagi dipersiapkan. Ada di TP6 and Supermall.
Di mana Bu?
Supermall. TP6, Tunjungan.
Oh, Tunjungan Plaza 6.
Tunjungan Plaza 6 and then Supermall.
Supermall ya.
What's still disguised under?
Pakuan Supermall. Yes.
It's disguised under the Marie France label still, but it's coming out.
Jadi labelnya masih pakai Maria France ya?
Yes.
Labelnya masih pakai.
Yes.
Makasih untuk pertanyaannya. Di belakang ada
This
pertanyaan.
lady at the back, this lady, she can help you. She can show you. Who else has a question? Do you have a question? You have a question? Who else has a question? You have a question. I can see
Silakan
in
Bu.
your mind.
Diri.
I can see you thinking.
Gak apa-apa bahasa Indonesia, nanti kita bantu terjemahkan. Oh, how long does it take to check the stomach?
Okay, one treatment is like a month in the gym. How long will it take you to get rid of your stomach baby flat? 1 year in the gym, that's 12 years. Years in the gym.
12 times treatment.
One treatment is like a month. Okay, one treatment is like a year in the gym.
Okay, correct.
24 treatments is like 2 years. How long will it take you
Jadi
to be flat and have 6 packs in the gym?
1 tahun di nge-gym sama dengan singkat, jauh-jauh lebih singkat.
We can do it in 3 weeks. The gym does it.
Is it guaranteed that the body will be fit?
Okay. I'm gonna show you my picture when I was doing that. Okay. Yes. It's a matter of how many treatments I think you persist. If you want to change the guarantee when I get the point is you have to persist. Because for one time, come on, you're not gonna it's not a magic wand.
Saya gym sekali program dan tubuh hilang lagi dan di sini bedanya adalah si mesin yang exercise ya mesin yang kerja sama dengan yang kita mesin melakukan 144 gerakan ya apakah bisa jadi seperti dok saya let them touch you sepertinya bahwa apakah semua orang bisa demikian? Ya tergantung dan tergantung structure. Exactly seperti ini kita nggak pernah dijanjikan karena lifestyle ya. Tapi apakah pertanyaan habis begini sekali bagi research shows no. Kenapa? Logiknya, riset itu sudah mencapai begini. Makan yes, enjoy life yes. Gak mungkin karena ini kita nggak makan, tetap jalan. Tapi nggak berhenti. Mungkin let's say tadi sehari 2 kali, mungkin sekarang 2 kali, tetap enjoy.
your eyes. Because I can see something you're thinking, but you can't tell. Okay, your question. What question?
Pertanyaan sama dengan ini. Oke.
And a lot of people might say, is it going to last or is it going to come back? Okay? And the answer is, if I go and I eat buffet every day, okay? Okay, you know, in a year I'm probably going to get bigger. But within a week, nothing will change. Within a month, nothing will change. Right? So it's going to, once you get your body, it's going to take a long time before you feel that. But if you eat reasonably, you know, and you kind of
Kurang tahu, dokter. Iya, dokter.
Bapak mau coba free treatment?
you're going to love it because I feel that this suitcase
One pack to six pack.
and male sexuality in beautiful because your energy is Do you have a question for us?
Kenapa? Is it painful using that therapy?
No. Okay. Yes, he has a question. Look. Yes and no. Okay. Everybody can lose. Everybody can get it done. Everybody can get it. But how many people? That's but if everybody and anybody can do it, the answer is yes. Yes, you can. We do the entire body, don't do parts. The entire body. Neck, on neck, okay, shoulders, back right here, then belly, buttocks, legs, arms, and rest. Lena was asking me today, how can you make those bras stay like that? I put them towards the gym, so my breasts are more tighter. The gentleman in the back. Yes. Not just after this. You can communicate or one of the other people that I can send. Just one. Everybody can try it only once. And that's right?
Ada lagi yang
What I want you to do is if you can come and you can touch your stomach, and what you're gonna see, sometimes you contract and hold, sometimes it shakes, sometimes it's like the Tahitian dancing, sometimes it goes like that. Your whole body, it's like, it's amazing. It's 144 different flow that it does on the system. So it's quite, it's nothing like we had before. It's not just gel. It's also dancing. It's belly dancing. It's Tahitian dancing. All in one.
Untuk ibu-ibu ya, pasti suka ya sleeping ya. Nah, siapa yang olahraga di sini? Banyak yang olahraga ya ternyata ya. Ibu-ibu yang malas. Ibu yang malas nih. Ya. Ini contohnya tidur saja, tapi alatnya yang bergerak. Gimana caranya? 1 kali treatment itu sama dengan 1000 sit up 40 menit. Jadi diam aja itu bisa bergerak ukurannya. Jadi silakan lihat ya. Silakan datang dan lihat.
Tanya sampai takut aku mundur lagi. Si Rombol lihat KB.
Dalam 1 kali perawatan itu mempunyai 144 gerakan olahraga.
Oh iya. Sini Pak
Jadi rasanya seperti gini. Kalau misalnya kita olahraga, kita kontak ya. Jadi ini masuk, ya, sampai kenceng banget, ya kan? Nah ini, jadi pas yang ini, nah ini ya masuk, ya, kita kontrak, oke? Nah, sekali kontrak itu selama 8 detik, sedangkan untuk Michael Jordan aja mampunya 6 detik. Tapi ini dengan 144 alat atau gerakan, ya. Kalau kita 1 jam biasanya kita latihan misalnya paha. 2 set, 1 set itu mungkin 12 kali, ya kan? Nah ini bayangkan 1 jam kita nggak mungkin 144 alat atau gerakan, ya? Hah? Ada, asli paha juga. Jadi sifatnya adalah detox juga.
Ke tempat. Mau lihat.
Kerasa kayak diapain?
Menarik. What's gonna see? You're gonna see like from 3 cm to 5 cm to
Jadi sekali tangan langsung ini semua, tangan punggung semua. Jadi bukan satu ini selesai ini lagi gitu enggak, langsung jalan. Semua jalan. Dipasang ini 40 menit.
so in one trip.
Jadi cuma diam juga jam 40 menit.
Kayak apa? Tentang ya?
So now I'm gonna change this and it's gonna make different exercise. Watch.
Ini Pak.
It's gonna be this one now. Watch. See? It's a different exercise.
Sama aja kayak kita nge-gym. Tapi enggak kan.
Rasa kayak olahraga.
Push up. Ini kayak push up.
You're gonna lose from 3 cm to 12 cm. One treatment in one spot. Like 3, 4, 6, 12 sometimes here. Depends. Yeah. It depends on the person, how fast the metabolism is when you start. But the more you do it, the faster the metabolism becomes. And the less toxic you are, so you don't have to be hungry. You're not hungry. So pleasure, but not because you have to go here. How many? Quite a lot. You can measure. It depends. It depends. You can measure. Remember the stats that I was showing? There was several percentage you can lose up to in 6 treatments, for example. You can lose 6 times. You're gonna lose up to 45%. 50% of your fat, or 70% of your fat if you're young. If you're white, yes, because the thin people might not have a good muscle tone. You might have loose skin. So you still want to do it to get.
Ada lagi ini, ada kakinya juga ada.
Berapa lama ini?
Ini 40 menit sekali pengerjaan.
Harganya berapa?
Kenapa?
Harganya berapa?
5 kali promonya 12.800.
Aslinya berapa?
Itu normalnya lumayan mahal sih.
Berapa?
20-an.
Nomor 20.
Iya.
Same. No, but
Ini udah bisa tahu cuma dari ini.
Langsung hilang.
Sama profnya. Kemarin
Enggak, dia bilang apa perawatan 5 kali loh, sekitar 3 cm tok ya.
3 sampai 12 cm tergantung dari rumah. Semakin muda semakin cepat katanya.
katanya sih ini kata profnya sih nggak balik-balik.
Nggak mungkin lah, kita harus jaga mulut.
Makannya itu yang
Atau
nggak kuat.
makan. Ya lah.
Sama yang lain kerjanya lumayan lama.
Sweating or not? Sweating or not?
Iya.
a little bit she's sweating, but normally you don't sweat.
Nama perawatan
She's
apa?
sweating a little bit.
Namanya apa? Perawatan
Ini
apa?
LV 5000 dari London.
Macam-macam, maksudnya ada tipe macam-macam
Ini
perawatannya.
kan buat badan, ada juga yang buat wajah juga.
Oh, tapi kalau untuk badan cuman ini.
Pas.
Kasih kencang.
Nice.
Ini buat kencang juga, ini bisa.
Do you see that?
Tuh ai, gerak tuh ai.
See that? See? And nice. Good job. Look at that.
Desi rasa sakit ya? Enggak ya? Apa mulut tiup?
The machine does that to you.
Beli kok. Hah?
The machine does
The
that.
machine.
She doesn't do anything, she just sits there.
It seems breathe in, breathe out, breathe in.
Yeah, we say, breathe in with a contraction, breathe out, like.
I think maybe she feel pain.
No pain. Does she look like she's in pain? Now this is a different exercise.
Coba.
Kayaknya antara percaya nggak percaya.
Hah?
Percaya
My
dan
friend
tidak percaya.
safety kok. Bagus kok.
Iya, cuma katanya dia bilang bisa kembali, bisa
Nah, ya, marah. Safety, bagus kok. Aku percaya.
percaya Mbak. Dimarahin nanti.
Ini kayak gini-gini bisa. Pertama detoxing dulu, detoxing di bagian sini. Sekarang perawatan semua sampai di bagian dalamnya.
Tapi nggak bahaya. Udah safety juga sih.
Cuma di dalamnya misalkan dia pasang banyak di bagian.
Di bawahnya sih.
Rasanya ini sensasional, enak sensasional, jadi enak banget. Dan kok metune? Iya.
Samping-sampingnya juga ini.
5 kali 12,5 juta ya?
12,8 ya?
12,5
atau 12,8?
12,5.
12,5 ya?
Ini sudah harga promo ya?
Sudah hadir. Dari Lavalen, ya. Silakan untuk kembali ke tempat. Yang mau lihat silakan.
Getar-getar.
Dulu aku nek di Mary Friend itu yang dibobet-bobet itu loh.
Oh ya, dingin ya.
Hah? Iya. Kalau dingin itu loh. Masih ada
Say, look at this now. What? Oh, you didn't see this. Okay, look at that. What it does.
Jadi intinya baring tapi semestinya buat
She is shaking. This is belly dancing. We have this. Then you.
pengencangan otot ya.
It's really like it's not just gym. It's also dancing. Gym and dancing together.
on the bed.
Dancing on the bed. Belly dancing on the bed. It's the best belly dancing.
Lemak yang tinggi.
Belakang ya.
Panas apa gimana rasanya?
What are the treatments that you got? Lasers?
Di sini
sekarang anakku udah umur umur setahun. Di TP berapa? TP 4. Ya, yang lama ini ya, paling lama ya di TP 4. Masih banyak. Kali 2 sekali satu paket kan 10 ini coba yang ini
Write down
dari bawah jadi ini juga ada di semua jadi dari detoxing
Let me show you now different exercise.
jadi peringatan bukan jangan dia ikutin si namanya main sedikit terus keluar tapi mungkin dia sampai
seksi
tegak
kerasin aja 2 jam keluar langsung keringatnya terojosan gak apa-apa yang penting keringatnya terojosan sih yang penting mulai lempes ojo sampai melorot ya baju
iya dari ini
sempetin di hidung Desi memang kita lihat di ini kita lahir anak.
Nice. Good job. Wow. Yes. Very good job. Yes. Good job.
Iki paha. Loh, sikil. Oh iya. Loh. Oh, iki paha ta paha. Entok. Iki mari becak iki.
Okay.
everybody, yeah, take a
Halo ibu-ibu, saya mau kasih sesuatu yang free. Silakan duduk di tempat masing-masing. Ayo kembali ke kursi masing-masing. Nah, jawab dulu pertanyaannya ya.
tiny. But keep doing it, but very new.
Paddingnya itu taruh di sini. Tapi dia kan dapat.
Good job, you're gonna lose them. Yes, get rid of this. So, Nini, always push the limits. Yes. Push the limits. Don't connect this with this. Jadi kita nggak pernah ngomongin ini, tapi ini di bawah. That's against the rules, okay? This with this, this with this, this with this, this with this, okay? This with this, this with this, okay? This with this, that with that, okay? But you don't, or this with this, this with this.
Itu pada punya Jesse, itu pada itu nggak buka, nggak punya Jesse, dipasang deket-deket ya. Karena kan sama tadi. Oh dia.
Ternyata susah juga ya ngumpulin ibu-ibu untuk duduk dapat free ya.
Sudah ini duduk. Makasih. Ya. Duduk
Tapi
tenang.
tepuk tangan dulu untuk semuanya ya. Ayo. Siap semangat. Tahu nggak kalau tepuk tangan itu bisa membangun 200 saraf kata kunci. Tepuk tangan yang benar-benar 1 menit. Bangun. Ini kan supaya segar ya. Ayo bangun dulu. Bangun semuanya. Kita makan biasanya lemaknya menyebar. Jadi nggak pada ngantuk. Ya. Jadi sekarang kita tepuk tangan yang meriah untuk ibu semua. Bapak-bapak juga. Yang keras. Kalau itu olahraganya nggak maksimal. Ayo sekali lagi yang keras. Terus keras. Oke. Sekarang silakan duduk. Ya. Ada quiz nih. Oke, duduk dulu dengan tenang. Saya mau tahu nih, dari tadi ya, kan katanya nggak mau bahasa Indonesia, kan perlu terjemahan, ya kan? Jadi saya kira, wah luar biasa ya ibu-ibu ini semua hebat ya bahasa Inggrisnya ya. Tepuk